We're live. Okay. This is the whatchamacallit, the project that I'm using for the widgets, which isn't the dungeon crawler. I just made it so that I could just show or hide my avatar, as you can see here. Unfortunately, I went back to VideoTube because it looks like Godot just isn't made for what's the word? I don't want to do that. It looks like Godot just isn't made for actual stuff, a program that you can run in the background and it would show you what you're doing. Just haven't been able to get my avatar to run, fast enough so that it's synced with my voice, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it works sometimes. So either I go crawling back to Unity, reinstall everything, and then try and make the thing in there, or just use the Godot for as you can see now, because it's minimized, the clock isn't running, the dungeon crawler thingy just also isn't running. The info box, that's what I want to call it, not running. But yeah, Godot just doesn't run when it's minimized, and even when it's in the background, it runs really slowly. And if I was to suggest something like, fix it, that's a bit of feature creep, which isn't great. Now, why isn't this... Oh, I'll say, why isn't this loading? Then it starts just loading, because it knows. Right. So, what I've managed to get up to is designing these character portraits. I think I did that last stream. When I run it... Oh. This is because I changed the method without doing it properly. I put synchronize to when I should have put connect to, and it's just does not contain the difference synchronize to. So it says, oh yeah, alright, thing that synchronize to, and then I'll implement it later. And it turns out that I actually had implemented it, only that I called it connect to. So like that. And I think that's, yeah. See, Godot Game Engine, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they turn to red because this is a combat. And we've got errors. Party member with ID 4 not found. 4 is 0, 1, 2, 3, Regis. Oh. Character ID 4. That gets put in here. Appearance of body is there. If entity child has entity. So these are the part. This is the party, not the here we go. Wait, so why doesn't this? Because Regis is the first one here and it tries to get an RT. Party member with an ID of 4, and obviously it doesn't come in. So character IDs are in alphabetical order. Yes. So Flayan would be 2. Then Haka. Then Regis. And Shinri. I know it's a bit brittle, but as long as you know that the parties' IDs are in alphabetical order. Why is this not showing in a different visual? Why do I have 2 Visual Studios open? Come on. This one. There we go. So yeah, parties, the IDs, they're in alphabetical order. By their first name, I think. I don't know which one's their first name, which one's the family name. Just going on, it looks better. Well, sounds better. I don't know. Right. So if we run this again, we'll find another error. Yep. First against the stats max health, and then because we want to get our entity, the combat stats are not a thing. If I... Yes. Here you are, here's your problem. These combat stats will probably be base stats, and then yeah. So at the moment, these combat stats will just be the base stats, and then a bit further down the line, it'll just be stats max health plus whatever modifiers. So yeah, each character class would have a sort of a stat growth. Basically, the amount of stat points you gain every level. Yeah. So they start off at 10 and then they can go to, I don't know, 100 or whatever. Well, I don't know. Normally the maximum is 20 in a Pathfinder, but yeah, and most of the time they won't go above 15. Alright. What am I doing? Third party combat reaches Axel Battle Flare and Hacker Shinri. Third party combat, that's all been set. Ah yes, combat stats. Hopefully these haven't been corrupted. No, they have not. So at the moment, everybody's stats have been given sort of the stats you'd see, you know, in a sort of championship, maybe league earn level in Football Manager, even though they're from Pathfinder. Nah, I think I'll probably set how everybody scales later on. Just for OCD purposes, I'm going to have it so everybody's in alphabetical order. I don't know why Regis was at the top. Probably because he's the first guy I made. First guy I made. Implemented. I'm not a god. So this is in front row, is probably gonna... Might change, might not. At the moment, I'm just trying to initialize a battle, you know, as sort of within a vacuum, and then build the grinding, leveling up loop around it. So yeah, battles currently follow your bog standard MVC architecture. The actual combat, this is going to be the model. Nothing's shown. Everything's just a bog standard node. From there, this party UI is going to be the view, and the controller, well, that'll be the player, so you can either the... I don't know why my thing's flickering, because it's still running. We'll close that. So the controller would be either the the enemy's AI, working out what move to do next, the player's party's AI, if they've been set to, you know, whatever they do next, or you can override it by, say, right click on the portrait and says use this against this target. You can also click, I'm thinking you could probably also click on each enemies to, you know, focus attacks on them. Yeah. Right. What else? Close. Okay. So everyone has their stats, and then the HP, energy, they should be set to... Oh. And Ragus has died. Oops. Probably because I need to set their current health to normal. But that means that there's an error in this. Yeah, okay. We can't get the class level because there are no classes, I believe. Close this, have a look at what's going on. as you see, I've made a lot of stuff, and they're just so no, yeah, I'll connect it up later, and then I think now I'm just trying to get a working prototype battle system, and then I think I've said that already. So active class level. So this is just displaying the person's the party members, their active class, and however many XP they need to get to the next one. So here's where's the thing: get active class level and the XP. Get active class level and PXP. Yeah. But this class level. Get class level. So here's our problem. Trying to get the class IDs dot length, and then Now if it was because these haven't been initialized, which they haven't, but there's something else. Class IDs just hasn't been initialized. So I'm not that good about using structs. I think these need to be initialized within the player entity here. Oh yes, this hasn't been initialized. Or I'm not sure how structs work in C#. Maybe they have been initialized, and I don't know if I didn't. No, yeah, because these have been initialized to the default value because they're structs. However, and if they weren't initialized, the error will be here, but the error's not here. It's instead here, because class IDs, that hasn't been initialized, even though an array is a struct, but that's C# for you. Well, no, an array would be a primitive data type that can be null, but anyways, the error's the same regardless. So there's got to be a way of getting these player entities. They need to be either loaded and saved. That's going to be done a bit in the future. For now, we'll initialize everything to 0. Don't want to override enter tree. Plus is equals player character class experience dot blank. Can a struct have static methods? Don't see why they shouldn't. No. No. I'll probably get... I don't know what I was thinking when I could have just done this. Yep. I don't want to... I can't upgrade to C#11, so I'm going to have to do these myself. But I do want to initialize them to something other than an auto default anyway, so... let's see here. I know that there's a class list. And unfortunately I have all of my... I was going to say I have all of my scenes in an auto-load folder, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Scenes, classes list, class list. Here we go. I could have sworn I have an auto-load folder. Well, that might... No, that was probably in... whatever. So this is the generated class list that I generate from... this. Yes. And then when you click the generate button, which is this, and it hides if it's not the current scene. Because it's an auto load, it will never be the current scene, at least in release builds. This thing only shows when I click this button here. If I try and somehow load this as its own scene, that's something wrong, and it won't build because of the constructor thing. But just trying to think, is it this class list or is it class list generated? I'm not sure. Auto load AL character classes class list.tson. So yeah, currently we have this is what we get on auto load character class list. You can get basically has provides a directory to each character class. So currently you have cadet, fighter, mage, medic, pupil, and rogue. So these are the tier 0 and tier 1 classes. Cadet and pupil are cadet would be your fighter, barbarian, sort of just a base class for all of those. Barbarian's not a class though, is it? Oh, I don't know. Pupil the same but with more magic stuff. So fighter and rogue would be you need a certain level in cadet in order to access them. Same with mage and medic for pupil. And then those go into another 2, and then those go into another 2. And I've written down 4 tiers of classes. So that would be, that'd be 2, 4, 8. Yeah, no. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 classes. No, it's not that. It's not it. So yeah, you'd be adding them. I don't know. I've got them written down. So yeah, the amount of things we'll get. I don't know. Where are you? Let's see. 2, 6, plus 8 equals 14. Yeah, 14. 14 plus 16 is 30. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 classes. Oh, whatever. So yeah, I'm currently just in the first one. And then fighter can go to sergeant or warrior. Sergeant would provide a lot of buffs to the party, shouts, orders, that sort of thing. Warrior is more of a lone wolf, single target. Sergeant can go to paladin and commissar. Commissar is more orders and buff. Paladin has specs into a bit of magic to protect the party. Warrior goes into fortress and berserker for tank and DPS respectively, blah blah blah, blah. And yeah, so yeah, there's a fair amount of classes, but instead of each class having their own skills, each skill will be learned by a certain class at a certain level, or certain number of classes at a certain number of levels. So actually, I'll show you how it works. So the game I'm basing this off is a 1996 game called Mordor: The Depths of Dagenol. It has nothing to do with where are you? There is a wiki for it. Although it's just not on... Yeah, 1995 game. What the... Ah, here we go. For some reason it's... Where are the spells? So let's take, I don't know, kill spells for whatever reason. So base level 1, they're learned at level 1, but a mage and a wizard can learn them. Let's try something else. There's movement spells. So, yes. So you can see here, detect rock. You need 14 into 14 meters to 12 constitution, and they can be learned by seeker, mage, and wizard. Then go to each class, although they're called guilds in this game. Dun. Oh, there doesn't seem to have a we'll put in wizard. The problem with this game is that you can only be a member of one guild at a time, and it just so happens that a lot of times they can. Is it? Oh. So yeah, start off as nomad, and then you just do, and then this is the Yeah, what happens though is that because each stats, your perception, your agility, not agility, whatever, perception, will, stuff like that, those are taken from the highest stat from the guild that it has. And so the problem with this is that sort of hybrid guilds, your villain, I think scavenger as well. Scavenger's like a big cross between seeker and thief. Ninja as well. Villain was like half thief, half warrior, that sort of thing. These hybrid ones, they're pretty low tier in this game because you can just train up a warrior and then join the thieves guild, and then you get the best of both worlds. Whereas if you go with this, yeah, sure, you only have to level up one class, but it's not great for the thing. So I'm not sure. Maybe I have to work in some sort of way to make sure that all of the classes in this game are but now I will probably release an early access thing and then try and get some playtesters. Although that is the worst, that is the hardest part, getting people to actually play the damn game. Making it's the one thing, but getting people to play it, even if you do release it for free. That's what I'm trying to get that hollow indie thing set up. It's also why it's a Holostars fangame in the first place. So actually, people do actually play it and actually do get feedback rather than just going into the ether and nobody playing it. It's not that great, but it's the nature of the beast, I suppose. Right, where were we? I completely forgot. Oh yes, the constructor for this thing. Hang on, this coffee's cold. There we go. So, plug into classes. So, I just wanted to get the node from the auto-generate classes. So, var class list equals get. Why am I in GD script? Get node is character class list. Here's the problem. You can't because this isn't a node, so there's no way of getting it unless we can't even get tree as well. There's got to be a way to get the tree from a non. Godot dot maybe GD dot get print root seed stringify variant type to variant type. Nope. OS class, which is the only instance that runs at the beginning. OS needs to be supplied a main loop to run. The scene system provides so into the OS. Get scene tree. Get node. No, I can't get. Can we call a node.get tree? So a tree can only get the part of the nodes, but I don't want the. Shitters. I've written this wrong, haven't I? Scene tree dot is instance. Well, it's instance from ID. Godot objects can. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, it's not showing because OBS is a dumbass that doesn't show pop-up windows. Get tree string. No, these are nodes. Can we do? There's no way to get. There's no static way to get the tree root. Shit. Yeah. Only other thing I could probably make this is to make this a resource. That seems like the only way to do it. But even then, if it's a resource, there's no way to get the node tree from that unless I pass the class list with it, and then it goes from there. Godot get node from outs. No, get tree from non-node. How to get the root node of a scene. Was tree, get tree, and node, get node. Simplify getting the root node and finding nodes in general. Just a quick tip for finding nodes. I don't get tree, get roots. I don't want to get parents. I'm also scene root equals self, get parent dot scene root. Nope. There's got to be a way to get it from OS. Maybe. OS dot blah 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 blah. This is for making stuff with the operating system. This is nothing to do with the scene tree. Root viewport, no. Scene tree, change scene to file, change scene to packed, singletons auto load. There's gotta be a way to get it. There's gotta be. There's got to be a way to get an auto-loaded an auto-load from a static context. There's got to be. Scene tree dot current scene. No. Main loop. No, that's not it. Equals, reference equals, on permission connect flags equals, instance from ID. But the thing is, I don't have the instance ID of the root, though. There's got to be a way to get the root from it. Node renamed, notification crash, on property name, reference equals, weak ref. Oh. Connect flags, reference equals, on this, on that. Only thing is this instance from ID thing, but there's no way to get an instance from ID, or there's, I don't think there is. There's got to be a way to get the because this edited scene root, these are all instances. There's no static. There's, why is this name can be simplified? Main loop, initialize physics process, no. Window.root, but there's no way to get the... This thing has to be a member of the scene tree in order to get it. There's no way to get it from outside. There's... I don't want to make this another resource. because it's technically it's not a resource. It's a unless I don't know. There's got to be a way to. I think this has to be a resource. Then yeah, you just serialize and deserialize it as you see fit, and then there's okay. We'll try this. I don't think. Oh. This is probably going to screw everything over, isn't it? No, it looks okay. We comment this out. Build it. Please tell me it builds. It looks like it builds. An editor plugin build callback failed. And there's all these invalid UIDs, but there's got to be a way to reset the ID so it is valid. Because that's been, yeah, I don't know. Get last exclusive window. No, contains this node. That's not it. Bar tree equals tree not. Trees are built via code using tree items, objects, down single reference trees. Also use select clear, deselect all, and so clusters will get entered to get root. That'll be the tree item. That's can't. I don't want to get that. I want to get the scene tree, not a custom tree. Global scope? Audio server, camera server, class DB, navigation server, OS, performance, resource theme DB, time translation server, Java class wrapper? No. Input? That's going to be very hacky. There's engine, is this it? Ah. Engine get main loop. Yes. So, wait a minute. I think I've got it. Except I built it now. So, I don't know. Class list. No. Loop equals engine dot get main loop. Ah, yeah, this is the one. Loop, yeah, this is our in. Get tree? No. Let's see what else we got. We've got main loop here. Get main loop. Get license info. Get strip nodes. Get singleton. But no, they have to be read. No, these aren't auto loads. Singletons aren't auto loads, and yeah. Only for use for plugins. Okay. Don't think we want that. Get main loop and scene tree, but this is our main loop. So we have a main loop, but there's must be provided unless the application runs it and the scene tree is created into the main loop. So how do I get the tree from the main loop though? Inherits object. Can't get the object because that's not in the engine. Oh god. Singleton list has singleton is editor hint is in physics frame. Register script language. Oh, register singleton. Get physics frames. No. There's this main loop, but there's no. It is inherited by a scene tree. So I'm going to have to. Hang on. Engine.get main loop as scene tree. Can we do that? Well, only one way to find out. tree dot get node. Oh, we can't get a node. Get nodes in group. No. No. Get script. No. No. First node in group. No. Get class. Get index. No. Instance ID. No. Well, we have a scene tree. Yeah. Current scene. That gives us a node. Call group, create new, get frame, get node count, get nodes in group, get tree dot root dot get node. And then we'll specify an absolute path slash root slash al character class list. Is that what it's called? No, it's got to be called something else. It's al underscore character class list. Yes. So if class list equals null, then do all this. Class list equals, yeah. Tree.get node. Sure. I'm probably going to be changing this to a null resource anyways. Can I set this to read only? Nope. Cannot be assigned to except in a static constructor or a variable initializer. Nope. Okay. Fine. We'll just have to be a bit oh yeah, I'll just have to be very what's the word, sensible with it. So class IDs, no wait. Class IDs equals get class list dot get class IDs and then currency XP equals new float of class IDs dot length defaults AULTS to 0. And this we can generate a method there. Sure. This class ID list. So these will only be, I think, yeah, this will only be generated on a new game. All the other times when you're loading or saving, you probably want to write a load and save class. So this will be return classes, yeah. Classes dot select x into x dot class ID. class ID. Yeah. Dot to array. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, in that case, I can just return. There we go. Sure. This is on this. This on this. This. Yeah. Then public void save file access file load. Player character class experience load file access file and these will just throw not implemented exceptions. Oops. I cut instead of copied. Right. That's that. Let's see. For the time being, these classes will just, yeah, we'll initialize them. Then, just to make sure our class list is fine, we'll want to go to combat. No, the player party. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes. Yep. 6 classes for 6 party members. That's good. Then I'm probably going to get another thing because there's no way to get the level from... Well, there is a way to get the level from the class, but then... Yeah, I think. Oh, they're all cadets. They can't all be cadets. And why are they being set to 0? That's not... Cadet, rogue, medic, fighter, mage... Okay, just swap hacker and battle, just because it looks better. Huh. Three and hacker is 1. Sure. I don't get those. 0, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5. Yeah. So we go back here. It looks like cadets in the thing twice. Also, why are their eyes screwed? That's because I've moved this up, haven't I? Yeah. Right. No, that's alright. I can... Container sizing. Don't fill. Make center. I think. Yeah. I don't mind if they stretch out horizontally, but vertically they do need to shrink center, or else you have the you have the XP card covering their eyes, and that has some rather unfortunate implications. I'll say that much. It's still like that. Why is it still like that? What? I think these are being... Hang on. If I resize it like this, then they go like that, but for some reason they're just... Oh, I don't know. What's causing them to be... What about this? Hang on. No, that... I want these to stay the exact same aspect ratio, but this doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like they're doing it. Shrink center, horizontal fill, yes, don't expand because we get that rubbish. Unless I want them to shrink center as well. These as well. Horizontal alignment, shrink center, yes. Rather. Shrink end. Okay, these show fine. Above out on the battle scene test. Oh. Is it automatically scaling? No, it's not automatically scaling. If I just screw around with the resolution like that, it's still showing them... Oh, God. Yeah, I know it's a graphical bug, but you don't just want people's eyes covered, because in Japan that means something pretty rude. So what's causing these to... What's causing this to be up? What's causing... Oh, I don't know. Hang on, I'm going to delete this and then go back to Party UI, because for some reason it does update for other stuff, but on other times it doesn't. It's really bloody weird. Here we are, Party UI. But there's a chart of that. Now, if we do run it... Okay, and that's just worse. Oh. Hang on. Anchor preset. Shrink center. Yes. Now let's try it. Oh. I know what's happening. It's these are being somehow they're being stretched up, but I don't want them to. It's this. What about this? You see here, it's for some reason that the thing's been all. What if we put it as center? Okay, that's not great. Yeah, center. But it's. Why is it down there? Because it's in the center of the screen, you dumbass. Okay. 266. I want it to stay at 150. I want this... I want the aspect ratio to be preserved. So then you'd want an aspect ratio container, right? Container. Yeah. Right, because I've set it on Regis, everybody inherits from Regis. Which should set their... No, that's not going to happen because it's in a container, the anchors get overridden, whatever you want to call it. But for some reason, this is just rejecting my reality and substituting its own. This aspect ratio container has a T on the end. It's the same thing. Why is it repositioning the portraits? Hang on, I'll put them... God damn it. No, I don't want it full screen. No, hang on, if I do make it full screen... Yeah, so that goes on like that, and then... Why is it repositioning them? They're right at the bottom, then they have that, and then there's... Why are the portraits being moved? Unless there's a... Oh, for... Hang on. Let me get this. Just take one of them. Right. Open up the snipping tool. Resize the window way down. No. Oh. It's got to be a way to show the overlay. Like, no, I don't want to... Ah! Show it next to Haka. It's, does the aspect ratio look the same? I don't know. The thing is, that hasn't been changed at all. They do get changed on here. Haka's fine. Right? Yeah, Haka's fine. It's just everyone else is screwed. How do I put this on here? So this is the margin container, and then that would... Hang on. If we go this... So that means the margins are being... No, the margin top, margin bottom, that's being moved. And for some reason, because the whole thing's... Oh, I don't know. Okay. Hide this. Or rather, no. Hide the portrait. We'll make the margin container just a main spacer. Then... we make a I have to do it how it was. There we go. Okay, this should be clipped by everything else, but it's not being clipped because reasons. Portrait container, yes. Clip, no. Clip children? No, this US state. This one clips its children, but except for the Sprite 2D. What the fuck? Turn this off, turn this on. Why is it not being clipped? This... God. Clip children, where are you? Can't clip to children because... Oh no, yes you can. Clip and draw. But it's not working. Is there a way I put it here that prevents it from being clipped? You are way too big, by the way. Well, it's like that, but it doesn't clip the... Godot Sprite 2D not being clipped. And this is about 3D sprites. It's all rubbish. Okay, we'll get rid of this then. Yes, delete it. Instead of this, then the margin container would be... This margin container wasn't being scaled. If we hang on, let's change the size of the Y. See what happens there. No, it's if you change the size of the Y, it just goes like that. So why the fuck is the... Why is this being... Oh, I don't know. Why... I cannot... The only way I can think of this is if this margin bottom's being changed. But why would it be changed? That's the thing. It's... Why would this change... Alright. What's worse is that... Hang on. This is fine, I think. Yeah, this displays it perfectly well, right? Party, you... Are we back? Well, it's reconnected. Okay. So... What I'm saying is that this displays perfectly well, but when this thing shows... It... Hang on. Let me try something. No, the text box is fine, except... Therefore, it's got to be something to do with when we're changing this. If we're changing one of these two, then for some reason it might be... But... that doesn't change it at all. And I know for a fact that the font size isn't being changed. Because if you do it like that, it's... Yeah, it's like... Okay, the only way that would be the case is if this is being resized, but it isn't being resized. No, get rid of that. Get rid of the override. So, hang on. So, this should be in line with this, is it? That's what I want to know. All I'm doing is setting the text. It's not... Yeah, I'm setting the text, but this... It's still in line. So the size isn't changing at all. I have no idea what else it could be. Okay, player party display? No. Hang on, we'll go into our battle scene test to see what's going on. Because I don't think this was a problem on the other side, but if we comment this out, see what happens. Because the only thing I can think of is that if I'm putting something into the Connect 2 thing on the battle scene test, and that's causing it to... See, it's fine. Which means that there's something in this Connect 2 or whatever I'm putting it here that's causing it to... That's causing it to screw around with the portrait. But there's nothing here that seems that it would be. If target is not disconnected from... So this health bar, all it does is change its value, and the max value does not fiddle with its size in any way, shape or form. Same with this. Energy change, yes, same thing. All that does is change these texts. Of course, for some reason, when these are being initialized, they're not being initialized to their max value, which is something else. This class progress EXP bar, that gets shown, right? But it's showing right now, so that's not the only thing that are in this same. So let's try and comment this bit out. Show this. Okay, that's fine. So there's something to do with setting the class level. Okay. Let's see if it's the class level or if it's the EXP bar. Okay, so it's definitely something in here then. If I set the text of something else and then it changes, then for some reason it's causing the things to move. Why would it do that though? And why is it that Hacker's saying that, okay, so Hacker's a fighter and it's the only one that's changing, so so if I do something like it makes no fucking sense. What the ever-loving fuck? I don't... Hang on. That's that. And then the attack bar would be... let's see. What if I could replace this with... Okay, it changes that. But... Okay, so there's something wrong with... This is in the container. That's in the container there. Do that there. But there's a... Okay, so this, hang on. This class level is on there, EXP bar there, margin container there. If I... Right, pay attention, 81 and 25. 85, 25. Right. So it's because we're causing this to be... Yeah, okay, so we found the problem, but how the hell do I fix it? Layout direction inherited, layout direction inherited, 166, 25, this, I believe it's... What if... Wait, hang on. Last container is there. Portrait containers there. We set the margin right to be negative 15? Wait, what? Was that the case? Okay. This is fine, and then we set the minimum size to be, I don't know, 80? 25. So that's way more than we'll be needing. Unless... No. Okay, this is fine. We'll set its minimum size to be 75. That's... no. Okay, so this container is here. This needs to come out a bit, and then the... yeah. So this H-box... yeah, the portrait container's there. The bar container's there. But because of that, then... right. This... no. Oh, H-box container. The portrait container is set on the sides of that, but, and it should expand, but it's not expanding. I say stretch ratio to be, we'll call it 1 point. No. Give this a margin of 8, and a stretch ratio of 1. Then the we'll make this as... what's the widest character? L? No. T. Shit. Widest Latin character. Which letter of the English alphabet takes the most signals? M. Oh no, capital whiskey. It's probably not the same this font, but yeah. So size is 100, so this custom minimum should be 100. And then... so yeah, that should fix it on, but unfortunately it causes the other thing, which means, hang on, or no, it just makes the health bar be a bit silly. Definitely need the left margin to come down a bit, like so. Yeah, okay. And then maybe, oh, I don't know. Maybe we can get rid of these HP and energy labels. I'm not sure. I know they are a bit off-centered, which is doing wonders for my OCD, but oh well. Oh, I could just set them to be aligned, vertical aligned to bottom. That's probably going to be the best. So now I need to redo everybody's... oh, God. Everybody's thing. Or, hear me out, I put this on the outside of the portrait container. Why the fuck didn't I think of that beforehand? That's a... instead of having to do this ridiculous... oh, okay. This custom size needs to be 100, just in case I make a thing with www, or unless, or I could just, oh, I don't know, make the text a bit shorter, smaller. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, class level, yes. Theme, type variation, next skill label. Of course, I can't access the theme from here because that will just be too easy. So, parts next skill label. Where are you? Turn the font. Put it down to 14. And then we put this as World Wide Web. Okay, so that's the fine. That makes poor Regis look like a thing. But if we screw around with our thing here, and that's just completely fucked it, haven't it? Hasn't it? Yes. Status of the border, but this doesn't need to contain whatever. It's height proportional. Instead of that, we'll ignore this. No. Bit width? No. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Oh. Okay, now it has its eyes obscured by something completely different. Oh. I don't want this to show, though, as the... Hang on. Back to how it was. What the fuck? What the ever-loving fuck is going on now? Okay. Oh, it's because I forgot to put these on. But I don't want the... Right. That's okay. So if I put them on... If I put the margin container here, then if I make its margins go way up, and then way up, down like so, and then the margin of... It just feels... I just feel so wrong having to... Oh well. This color X would be the spacer that was the original, so it needs to be vertical fill stretch factor 2. That works fine. Because stretch factor doesn't... Make this completely transparent, and then we'll call this spacer. Portrait... No, it's not called portrait. Yes, it's portrait container. Then we'll call this class info container. Right, and the character portrait goes like that. So we'll use Regis as our base, and yeah. I mean, I'm grateful that I solved the thing, but now I just realised that I've got to do it all over again. So yeah, Regis is our base, and his eyes will be... Hang on. They should be like that, but I don't want them to be like that because, like, where are you? Here. I align it with the bottom. Save. Go back to Regis's party. It should be aligned with the bottom, but it's not aligned with the bottom. Why is it not aligned with the bottom? Because... Oh... No, that's... Huh. Okay, close, reopen, UI status Regis. Oh, yeah, that's... Put that there. And... Vertical alignment bottom. But it's not aligned with the bottom. I want it to be right at the bottom, not... yeah, that's probably why. It's got to be a way to just ignore the... the descent of the line. The other things is I can make the spacer. No, because that. No, wait. The value label has it like that, but the font size, if I could find the damn thing. Font size is lower, but I'm going to need to set its position down. Oh god. No. There's nothing to make it ignore the There's nothing to make it just ignore the what do you call it? The descent. It should. I don't know. I want the line to be down here, but there's no way to get the descent because it's on here, and then that means I'm probably going to change likes like this. Nope. It's only other thing I do is stick this in a margin container and then just make this thing similar to the descent size. Fuck. There's gotta be a... This is not the best way to do it. Oh. Okay. We'll have to go into resource bar then. Not in scripting mode, thank you very much. Yeah, because you can see it's similar story here. The other thing I could think of is... Because there's no way to set margins on text directly, is there? Outline size, colours, font sizes, fonts. No. Hang on, if I would... No, that won't change. Sorry, it does change the things, so I can't. Outline size, no. Can't set... Okay, so I can't set the position directly because it's in a container. Which means that... I'm going to have to do one of these things. Right. So the margin container is there, and then the resource label will be here, but we don't want it to be here. I want the resource label container. Like that. Maybe in the future I make it so the bottom is the exact same as the font descent. That's slightly better, and now I just need to make the font size a touch bigger. Get rid of this. So this next skill, not the next skill label, the resource value label, not the resource value label either, it's the resource name label. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that goes up to... I want it so it's the exact size. I think that's about as close as we're going to get. Okay. And the other thing I can think of is go back to the previous thing of making this center aligned, and then we go Regis. Okay, and that screws over there, but that's not going to change on the thing because the spacer is the... Okay. The resource, the thing's here, it's right there. It's going to be the exact same place as the bar, but there's... Hang on, back to identical children. Value labels, no resource label. Why is it then that this so that expands like that, that expands like that, that has the same container sizes, same expanding, but I've probably screwed up the whole layout, haven't I? Okay, fine. If the HP label's going to be off center, it's going to be like that, I'm guessing. Unfortunate, but it's got to live with it. Right, that's good. Okay. So we'll try it all like this, and then if we just make sure that's our next, not the next skill, the class level. It still messes with the... It does mess with the... Okay. There's got to be a way to let it overflow and not change the... Visible characters, visible lines, skip, max lines, visible, visible ratio, tab stops. Thing. Takes over on behavior. Oh, here we go. No, I don't want to trim anything. I just want it so it just ignores the container it's in. Godot label overflow. How can I make a label overflow without changing its size? Instead of a VBox, files use control set control min size. Make sure size pads are not set to expand and just use proper anchors to set icon and title. Okay, so make sure it's not set to expand. Right. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't expand. That's great. That is great-ish. Center. No. Make sure size lines are not suitable to set proper icons, anchors to icon and title. Yeah, it moves it when it's about 145. Okay. That's about probably as good as I'm gonna get it, unfortunately. Right. These margin containers, I want to override their current values so that they are so these labels are in line with the ATB bar. So they're, yeah, that's what, minus 15. Just like that. Yeah, that's great. Oh, I'd align them to the right, but oh, fuck it. I'm gonna be here till Christmas if I try and do that, so that's Regis done. Now I need to do it 5 more times. Fortunately, because I've done Regis, I can do everything else. And now what the fuck's going on? Why is it? What the fuck? What the ever-loving shit fuckery is going on now? Yes. Okay. Now, I don't want to clear inheritance, but I want to reinitialize the inheritance. Are you fucking kidding me? Do I have to make this? Oh, God fucking damn it. This is... What if I renamed it? See, this is the main problem with bloody... Okay. So now it's yellow, which means it inherits, except it doesn't, because that would just be too easy, wouldn't it? Please let me refresh. Or maybe I could just save, out, reload. Nope. So it just has its own things, except that the... There's got to be a way to... Hang on. Reparent new name, scene room. How do I reset all? Oh, God. Okay, this is fine. Yes, margin containers fine. Except no, it isn't. Oh, okay. That's Okay, so it's just this that got changed and everything. Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay. Which means that I can put Axel up here and fiddle about with his or I could. Now Axel's a bit taller, so I'm gonna have his thing just above there. Actually, where's the... Oh, here we go. Class input container. If I set the EXP bar on Regis, I set his EXP bar to 50, i.e. exactly half, then I can use it to guide his things. But I do want to... I don't know. Probably have the end of his right eye be in line with here, and then, yeah. So what I want to do is... Oh, no, I want the margin container. If I put it by So it goes from 25 to -5. So I need to subtract 30 from here. And to make it the same size, and then we just put it like so. Or maybe not. No, this goes up by... No, this goes... Yeah. Okay. Take away 5. Take away 5 from that, but we add... No, we don't. Because that puts it in line anyways. Axel's kind of tall, so we'll just make him the bottom of his right eye comes in line with the HP. Good. You can tell I kind of need high-res portraits. Oh well. If this thing, on the off chance this does get accepted as Halloween Day, that's probably something that I'll ask for. Caps lock off. Right. So Regis is 179 centimeters. Betel is the same. Well, 179, 180. Who the bloody hell's counting? Okay, so all this. Late. These all need to be 16. Yep. Wait, 16? No. -12. Where did 16 come from? Okay. Let's portrait Betel. Where are you? So Betel's eyes are in line with the HP label. And we've completely lost him. Oh, there you are. Okay, we'll have it like... Wait, what? No. Okay, done. Move you all the way down. Oop. Left eye should be... No, you need to be bigger. There we go. Right. 3 down, 3 to go. -12. Puts him right down here. Here we go. Shit, where did I put the... Here. Okay, down here, and oh boy. Now Flame is pretty short, so I'm going to put him like that. That kind of... Ooh, don't want that. Whoa, whoa. Sure. Just like this. So, hang on. 70. So that'd be -105. That puts him there. No. No. That's way too big still. Okay, that's that. I think that's probably, given the resolution or lack thereof, that's probably the best we're going to get. Alright. Ake, you're up. Right. And of course, it's completely hidden. Oh god, that's way too small. No. What's Hacker's height? 174. Okay. So, yeah, we'll put the top of his eyes in line with have a look at. And last but not least, -12. No, -12. Right. And Shinri's height is 185. Oh. Okay. I was expecting it to be like 190 something, but 185. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. I can just put him as round about the same height as Axel and be done with it. And again, I've selected the wrong bloody object. Yeah, that's the problem with this margin container. You just don't know. And that's the thing. The blah 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 blah. Okay, that's good. So our party UI now looks Yeah, Flayn's head is way too big. Shinri's head's too small. Metals is okay. Yeah, okay. Minus 190. 190, not 19, you wazik. Make it like all that. Still a bit small. That's because I haven't saved the scene. Yeah, that looks alright. Right. Yeah, Flames needs to be scaled down a touch. Wait. No. Yeah, that'll do. I'll have to. Yeah. Okay. I think that'll probably do, yeah. Okay. Okay. That's all that now. Finally, when we go into here, it works. Everyone's HP is 0 and everyone's MP is 0, but it works. Okay. That's well. Oh, finally. I'm probably gonna get some another drink. Back. Ugh. I'm back. Take that off. Right. Now I need to work out why this current health is 0. I think I know why. Yes. I think for now we're going to reach bar player, no, PC in combat, not player party. Dot shit. Public allied entity, or rather enumerable of entity. All party members. Front row dot union back row. Yeah. It's innumerable, not enumerable. That's not a word. Okay. There was also something about one class being in twice. Oh. Yeah, I forgot to. Oh, now what? Value cannot be null parameter first. What? Front row dot union background. Oh yes. Okay. Into tree. Oh wait. I don't think I'd want. I don't think there's any reference to front or back row. They're both private, so yeah. Oh yeah, except. Ah, yes. Never mind. Front walls. New list of allied entities. If child is an identity party member, yeah, I just call it party member. If child, no, party member dot, he's in front row. Front row dot add. Front dot add. Party member. Else back dot add member. Front row. Front dot to array. And back row, what do you call the same? But for the back. Yeah. Okay. And I think we'll just assume that this being here, it's a maximum of 5 in each row. Okay, so Regis and Axel are the same class. One should be a pupil. Okay. Class list, where are we? Pupil, class ID of 4. Next is a class ID of 0, class ID 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Ah. Yeah, everything was right except for the thing. Okay. The fuck? Okay, that was weird. They're both pupils. What the fuck is going on? Cadet CDT. Yes? Yes. Pupil pub. Active class ID 4. Active class ID 0. This list generated is the... No, these are the same. It's the... Oh, come on. I know it's loading the cadet class accept, is it? Instance equals their classic classes, yes. Class this equals null then. Oh. For each var scene classes. Oh no, don't want that. dd.print c.key capital C C dot value dot class name. Okay. See what the problem is here. Nope, it's putting the thing correctly. Cadet, fighter, mage, pupil, rogue. Yes. So, Axel still thinks it's a pupil for some unknown reason. Axel's ID is 0, right? Combat, player party, Axel, character ID 0. Fine. Alright, save everything and then reload the project because apparently something must have just forgot to update. I don't know. Perhaps caching? I mean, I don't have any better explanation. Okay. Yeah. Still getting all these bloody things, but... Okay, now let's try it. Oh, it's still going. What the fuck? Alright. Active class ID 4. Active class ID 0. So for some reason, Axel still thinks its active class ID is 4, when it isn't. Let's see what's going on. Connect to where? This? Oh, no, sorry. Remember displays. Is this? Get to that. gd.print player target dot active class ID. Active class dot class name. And this is in there. Get notifications from there. That's not being set at all, so it can't be that. You have to have a class for next level XP because that's where they get class level. They get level from the XP here. Get level from the flow to level +1. Test, sync out. Pupil. Why does it think it's a fucking pupil? God fucking damn it. Yeah, Axel, your active class ID is 0. It is not 4, it is 0. Okay. Okay. And I've loaded the wrong scene again. Of course I have. Four pupil, 444 pupil, 455 road, 51. What the ever loving? No. Why is it calling 4 and then getting pupil? Pupil is no, cadet is 0. So why is it calling 4? Why? This class ID is 0, so why does it think it's 4? Name? Okay. Regis 4, pupil, Regis 4, pupil, Regis 4. Oh, okay. So Axel's just not being called at all. Okay. Which means that one of these UIs, Axel, wait, so how on earth did this get 4? I suppose that's probably why you want to make sure they match. That really doesn't make much sense. I don't know. At least everything's good. All right. Okay, that's good. Let's see. This will be an entity, not a... Alright, this is gonna be... Would suck. Public target. Next action, changed event. Float. It's not a float, it's... Ah, shit. If skill, right, next skill is null, then it's party UI, that's not the party UI, this. Cadet, no. Next skill delay, that was it. Next skill progress bar. Next skill label dot hide. Next skill progress bar dot hide. Else. Next skill label and progress bar show. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm just reading this. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Then oh. Okay. Ooh. Gotta be a way to find. When do I? So each entity needs to a sort of an integer time last acted, time to next, and time of next act. There is a get ticks, right? Yeah. Millisecond will be fine. Uses a 64-bit value will wrap after roughly 500 million years. Why it's not a uint is beyond me, but whatever. Okay. Private int last action time. Private, not predicate, private underscore next action time. Public int time, no, ticks to next action. Yes. Time.get ticks msec. Next action time. Msec. Multiply by 1,000. Does it say? Oh, it's a U long. This is what. There's got to be a little. There's got to be a little C# switch here. Just to make sure that the whatever. No, that's fine. I think the whole oh, what was it? Oh, I don't know. I've completely forgotten. Oh yeah, the whole, oh, it's 64-bit. That probably should have clued me in that it was going to be a long. Oh well. Time to next action. Public float progress to next action. And this is going to be slightly more complicated. Get mathf.inverse lerp. Last action time. Next action time. Time.get ticks msec. This probably isn't going to work for longs, or rather they do. Okay. Hang on. In verse lerp. Here we go. mathf.lerp, inverse lerp, mathf. Translation vector will be returned. Use clamp on the result of inverse lerp nodes. I'd see also lerp remap. No. And I'm just, oh, I don't know. Entity? No. Yes. If public ill next action. if target is not null, and target dot next action is not null, then next skill progress bar equals target dot progress to next action. Just before I forget this, next skill, where are you? Regis. Haven't seen. Next skill delay is between 0, 3. Between 0 and 1. That. Okay. So I'm going to put a behavior hierarchy to. Oh dear. Oh, here we go. Well, let's see if we can. It should hide the next thing, and it doesn't. That's because I've set the yeah. Next skill progress. Next skill level, just dot hide. Next skill progress bar dot hide. And then it will show on the next one, because this is going to initialize before combat starts. And then when combat starts, will probably, I don't know, add a bit of an initiative bonus to each person's attack and then go forth. Yeah. Yeah, because then time of last action would be... No, that won't be right. Oh. Frick, this isn't right. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I know what's wrong. It's, I should have probably... Right. That's no matter. Hang on, the next skill delay, that's the thing. That could... Yeah, that can be done normally. I'll just make another... It doesn't have to be a margin container, but I'm just going to put it as a margin container because screw you. Next. Skill. Name container. I mean that... No. Oh, frick. Okay, so this container here is filling, but it's not expanding because... Yeah. Wait a minute. I set this custom minimum size to be 25 and then I hide it. Nope. Still doesn't do that. Okay. Custom minimum size to be 25. And if I do hide it, yeah, nothing happens. Same with this, custom minimum size needs to be 10. Okay. Bouncing test. Yeah, that works fine. Does look a bit like empty, but in practice, this really shouldn't be out like that. Why is this full though? Probably because the EXP scaling just doesn't work. Oh well. Okay. Massive slowdown. Okay. So combat. There needs to be a boolean saying if combat's active or not. That's probably the next one. Public ball is combat active. Wait. Public private even ball underscore combat active. Get, yep, and set. If combat active is not valued, that's correct. If value stick that in brackets because we're not in Python. Combat active equals no. Yes, true. No, wait. Emit signal combat started. Oh, wait. That ended. Okay. So probably if the combat's active, probably on process, it'll probably check if the party is all dead or if all the enemies are dead. The party. public pool is active. Yeah, okay. So the player party would be abstract class. All party members dot any x dot is alive. And enemy party, where are you? Enemy party. Here you are. Return front enemy squads. Don't need a return for that. Is active or no, well, dot any x into x dot is active or back enemy squads. I know if the entire front line's dead, the back should change the front, but I think we'll probably do that by adding a sort of whatever. Like sort of a, I don't know, a defense modifier to people in the back, depending on how many people there are in the front. And have this only apply if the reaches whatever. Okay, enemy squad is active, enemy squad X is active. Any okay, that's public pool is alive, is active, and current health is greater than 0. And then if you want to add, say, I don't know, wait, no, oops. X is active and X dot is alive. This is, yeah, current health is greater than 0. And then if they have something like, I don't know, stoned or expelled or whatever, those special effects, we can probably just say, yeah, just add it to the conditional. No biggie. I just poked myself in the eye. Trying to adjust from the glasses. Don't need that. No character class possible to win, blah blah blah. Party, active enemy parties. Search, blah, 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 blah. Yep. Oh. Override. No. If player party. No. If it's combat active, then if player party dot is active, no. If not player party is active, or we're going to have a lot more. Hopefully, the players can have a higher than 1 kill death ratio. So yeah, we'll check for the enemies being dead first, which is infinitesimally quicker, but it's good practice. No. No, this isn't going to be right. No, just a combat handler, and then yeah, we'll just put it like that, and then hang on. Public enum combat result. Player victory. No, ongoing will be the player victory, enemy victory. Public combat result, or rather combat status. I don't know. Okay. Get if is combat active. Return ongoing. No, combat result dot ongoing else if wait yeah, else if not enemy party dot is active, return combat result dot player victory. Else if enemy player party is active, turn number result dot enemy victory, else Turn combat result dot not initialized. Not initialized. Yeah, combat ended. It'll be the onus will be on the inheriting class to. No, wait. Turn caps lock off. Oh, are you really that bloody? Oh, god damn it. Alright. Godot C#. Emit. Signal. Enum. Not possible to emit signals of enum parameter. Can I cast it to init? Should be able to create the variant type from enums using their underlying timers on the LRP and among them, so blah 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 blah. Strong term efforts with fixed event accessibility. This is a non-stop pull request on November 22, so it's still open. Closes, blah blah blah. No, blah blah blah. Try to the conventions. Blah blah. No expert game. There are quite a few in one way, but he's used to being not expressed by the struggle. Which can make callback. Played under the strain. Whatever. Not really that bothered. Sure. Cast it to an int on there, we chuck an int there and it gives a... Oh well. That'll be a problem for future Spirit. Now, I think ages ago I made like a couple skills. No, this is the skill class. I'm going to look at some resources, skills. Skill icons empty. Base energy cost 0. Base cooldowns 0.5. Base charge. We'll leave this field in. Then attacks, which is damage effects 10, 95, single enemy. Right. Now I need to apply these bloody things. Oh. No. Okay, I'll probably do that on Monday. So yeah, I think this is a good time to cut it. I've hooked up the UI to the combat system now. It's just getting a combat system sorted. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are. That's all for now.